Nothing is too big in Abu Dhabi. Yachts, hotels, racetracks like the Grand Prix circuit on Yas Island, and the 8th biggest mosque in the world. And in the shadow of that mosque, under the midday sun, you'll find Gaelic football being played as the Abu Dhabi club coach the next generation.
That's it. Finish it off. Well done, Harry. Well done.
The adult GAA scene is simply sensational. 500 players at this tournament with a new intensity and focus. Things are really warming up in more ways than one here in the Middle East. It's about 30 degrees today and players are playing for places at the first ever World Games in Abu Dhabi in March. They all want to be part of history. The numbers are so big that many players couldn't take part in this tournament because they only have 3 pitches. But there's a healthy mix between quality and newcomers. There's Ryan Bradley, All-Ireland winner with Donegal 2 years ago, and Brona Sheridan, All-Ireland winner with Cavan 2 years ago. And alongside them, a non-Irish team from Oman, managed by an Irish woman who can't wait for the World Games.
I think it's the first opportunity to showcase how, GAA has become inclusive, not exclusive, to all nationalities, all religions, all over the world. And people are playing it, loving the game, and it's our opportunity to showcase it to the world. It will open people's eyes to people playing the sport outside of Ireland, and people's passion and love for it outside of Ireland.
And they are passionate. This discussion about how to play the game was conducted in Arabic. They too want to be part of the first ever World Games.
It means a lot to me. It means a lot to us, to everyone here.
Yeah, we are really excited to go there.
We are preparing for this tournament. We are new in the sport. We are trying here to prove ourselves. Although we know some players come from Irish people playing it very well, better than us, but we are trying to prove that wrong. We can also compete in that sport.
From time to time now. Yeah.
We can compete in that sport.
We are.
So will you become world champions?
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. We can do it, but I won't be. We never know.
I think it's huge for the Middle East. I mean, obviously Gaelic football is very, very popular, very well known in Ireland, but I think in this part of the world there's a whole new community that's taking on to the game, and it's great for the development of the sport and the development of, the Irish passion, as many of my Irish teammates tell me it truly is.
Harps and yellow! Yeah, yeah, yeah! That was way better.
But the interesting point there is, do you see Gaelic games as an Irish game now or as an international game?
Oh, absolutely not. I definitely think it's an international game. I think Irish players have done an amazing job being ambassadors for the sport, but even looking at our own club in Kuwait, we probably have 6 or 7 Irish players out of 40 women, and on the men's side as well, I'd probably say about 10 or 12 Irish players out of about 28. So there's a huge expat community coming into the sport, and we love it, and we love being a part of that GAA community.
And it's a world community with teams from Australia, Argentina, Spain and Canada, all busy preparing to come to the Middle East.
Yeah, we see through social media that the Asian guys are training hard, the guys in Australia, the guys in Canada and New York, and there's a lot of buzz going in between the clubs. We see a lot of videos coming in, so yeah, all roads are leading to Abu Dhabi and people are looking forward to it.
Mickey Hart was over in Abu Dhabi 2 years ago and he spoke of how the GAA was spreading throughout the world, and he thought that someday there might be a World Games, and perhaps I think the idea might have been sort of half born that day, but it's a unique thing certainly, but it'll be brilliant to take people from all over the globe.
10 years ago I couldn't have seen it. In about 6 weeks from now it's a reality, it's happening. We thought maybe we'd have 8 to 10 teams playing in it. We're at 29 teams at the moment and probably 30 by the closing of submissions this week. So the first ever World GAA Games, that's something to be enthusiastic about and something to be happy about. And here in the Middle East, that's something we're very proud about.
The facilities are first class, with carpet-like pitches and arenas like this where the showpiece finals will be played on the 7th of March.
It's an indication of the strength of the GAA here in Abu Dhabi that they have been invited to host the first ever GAA World Games. And I know that all of the people involved in the FIANA and in the wider Middle East board have been putting a huge amount of work into putting together a terrific programme for everybody who's going to come for this great celebration. There'll be a business forum, there'll be a programme of games for the men, for the ladies, for the juniors. There'll be opportunities to showcase the games to our hosts here in the UAE. So I think at every level, both in celebrating the vitality of the Irish community and in reaching out to our hosts here in this part of the world, the GAA World Games is going to be a truly historic and wonderful event.
1884 they made history back in Hayes' Hotel. We're about to make history here in the Middle East on the 5th, 6th, 7th of March, and you know, we're delighted to be a part of it, and we want everybody around the world to see what we're doing, not just for ourselves here in the Middle East, but to raise the profile of Gaelic games for all the international units around the world.